In focus now, retired U.S. Air Force General Charles Wald, a former deputy commander of U.S. European Command. Sir, it is a pleasure and an honor to have you in focus today. Let's start with where our reporter, and I don't know if you could hear Jennifer Griffin there, but she said that now some of our allies in the region have asked for Interceptor missiles because they may be running low or running out of them to take some of the incoming. What's your take on that?
Well, I think that's true. I think everybody needs more interceptor missiles. We did a report after the June attacks last year on the nuclear facilities in Iran by the U.S. and Israel. And one of the things we recommended is that, number one, that we increase the number of interceptors and the integrated air defense systems in the region amongst the U.S., Israel, and the GCC allies. And number two is that we continue to address the ballistic missile development and capability in Iran. And so it's easier to take out the ballistic missiles than to intercept them, although we've got a great capability technologically in the region with our allies to do that. But yes, we need more interceptors. We'll need them in the future, and we ought to continue to take out their ballistic missile capability in Iran.
If we, from our own CENTCOM, start to give away some of our interceptors, do you have any concerns that we will ourselves not have enough? Like, what is our stockpile like?
Well, I think it's a shared stockpile. So when I was the commander of the U.S. Air Forces in the central region where CENTCOM is now, we had a meeting with the air chiefs from all the GCC countries and talked about collaboration, coordination, and integration of all our systems. That's still ongoing, but I think it could have been accelerated. But I think our systems in another country, coordinated with our commander, Brad Cooper, who's the CENTCOM commander, and his forces out at Al Udeid, is the best way to do it because of the geographical location and dispersion of the forces. So I see us sending missiles to our allies or their nations, let's say, with our coordination to be a good thing for everybody.
General Wald, in just a few minutes, we are told to expect the president to host the Chancellor of Germany. And when he meets with Chancellor Friedrich Merz, we know that Germany, along with France and the UK now, have put out this joint statement that, at least on the defensive end, to protect their own citizens, they will engage in what's happening with Iran. They're not going to go on the offensive with us, but that was what that statement said. But also, the UK now has opened up its airspace, and British pilots are in the skies, as the UK Prime Minister Starmer says, in defense of its own people. Talk to me, because you know that part of the world so much. What do we actually need from our allies at this time, and what should they be giving?
Well, I think what you just outlined with the collaboration from Germany, France, and Britain is a huge step in the right direction for a lot of reasons. Number one, it's an increase of the force. Two, it's a collaboration of an alliance. But I think more importantly, and we talked about it a minute ago, is they have weapons themselves that they can put into the fight. Precision targeting weapons for defense and other types of weapons. So I think you see the world understanding this is time for the Iranian regime to go away.
Endgame in all of this, the president has said he's promised no forever war. Your last quick thought on that, because we've seen so many of them that seemed like they would go on forever.
Well, I think the president's right. I mean, I think all of us don't want any forever wars. I think what we need to do is defeat the capability of the regime, the military, particularly the IRGC and the Bajis and other military capabilities in Iran, to be defanged and to quit threatening their regional, the people in GCC and the other countries and our allies. So I see the end game of diminishing Iran's capability to export terrorism, for one thing. That's tough, but also to export conventional capability. And the more we can defeat and decline their capability to have a conventional capability is best for everybody.
General Wald, you sound optimistic. You have led so many in the name of this country. I appreciate your time and your expertise, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.